Where'd everybody go? Why is it just me? The fuck? Hey, everybody, it's just me. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? Tonight we're watching the Slumber Party Massacre II. Brett will be joining me shortly. He's running a little late. He was out to dinner, so he will be a little late. Joe, shout out to Big Joe, who is on his honeymoon. He got married this past Saturday to the lovely MB, so he's on his honeymoon, so we won't see him till probably Sunday's podcast. I assume he'll be back by then. So he's living up the life with his beautiful new bride. So for now, I said, I can sit here and stall till Brett comes, but I said, let me get on and chat with some people, see what's going on. We can start the movie. Brett can jump in after the fact. This is a real short movie too, guys. I think it's just like last week. I think it's like an hour and 16, hour and 17 minutes or something. It's real short. We probably should have just did these as a double feature. I didn't even think of that till after the fact. But, well, hey, what are you going to do? But let's see who is in the chat. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, Rick Hunter, our good buddy Rick. What's going on? Ryan, since Joe's not here, I'll do it. It is his line. Underwood in the hood. Mark Jones is here. What's up? Oh, James, what's going on, man? How you been? Awesome. Yeah, big congratulations to Big Joe and Mary Beth on Mr. and Mrs. Moody. Hey, Lurch, our buddy Lurch. What's up, man? How you been? What's going on? So, yeah. We're just going to do Slumber Party Massacre 2 tonight. I'm assuming everybody in the chats probably saw part 1. If you didn't see it last week, you don't even need to see because it's out. If you watch it, it's really like a completely different storyline. It's actually more of a musical, which is pretty funny because it goes from being like, a creepy slasher, early 80s slasher, to a musical. And the guy who was in it, whose name's escaping me, I forget. Oh God, what the hell is his name? It's a weird name, but he was basically just doing his best imitation of Andrew Dice Clay, big time. But this is a funny movie. This isn't a horror movie. This is a movie that we're going to watch and we're just going to sit down and laugh at. So that's pretty much it. How's everybody else's week going? How was everybody's weekend? I had a great weekend. Friday night I went to Monster Mania. If you guys didn't see any updates, I'm watching my internet. It looks like it's getting wonky again. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's freaking StreamYard. Looks like it was getting a little wonky there, so I apologize if it does. But Friday night, went to Monster Mania. So for those of you that have subscribed to the channel, our good supporters, and I put all our good supporters already in for the big giveaway. But I did have my 2 chalices signed. So let's see, how am I doing this? Okay, try to get less glare. So when we do raffle these off, you guys can choose if you want green writing or you want orange writing. So I did do an updated video, which you guys probably saw earlier tonight, just to let everybody know that it's you're going to be that now they're autographed, make it a little bit more enticing, and you can pick whatever color you want, and I'll keep one, and the other person can keep the other. So it's gonna be very cool. I'm super excited to give it away. Give it away now. So I think we're probably only about 50, maybe 60 subscribers away from it. So I'm looking forward to the big giveaway at 9, and it will be at 9 o'clock depending on what it is. So anybody watching this that hasn't subscribed, or you guys in the chat, when we do give that the giveaway away, it is going to be at 9 o'clock Eastern, because I'm on Eastern time, and you must be present. And I told everybody in that video, he said, you must be present. If you're not present when I called your name, it's going to go to the guy before. If they're not present, it's going to go before, and whatnot, and so on. And that's what we're going to do. So, I don't know. We can get going. Oh, and Sunday, I got to see Brother Kane. So all you Halloween 6 fans should know who Brother Kane is for the closing credits. And I think 1 or 2 other scenes they have Brother Kane playing in Curse of Michael Myers. But I saw Brother Kane Sunday night, one of my favorite bands from the 90s. They were awesome. It was a great show. And that's it. I mean, we can get started. Brett can jump in. You guys already have it all queued up in the chat and ready to watch. Oh, and look at that. Just as I'm about to start it, look who shows up. Oh, I just put him in there, but it didn't show up because it was there we go. It was a different layout. I'm like, where the hell is he?
Let me talk to you.
What is up? I was just about to start too. I said, we were stalling it. I was stalling.
What are we on? Tubi, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it on Tubi. I thought it was on
Tubi.
Twitter, but they must have took it off.
Tubi. I appreciate your patience. You know I am remote, so
I know. I'll take a drink. I know where you are before you say it.
after those pictures.
Yeah,
Oh
there,
man.
where he is.
Hey, we got Lurch and Ryan in here. Hey guys, how are ya? Who else is in here? James, Mark, Rick. Hello.
Ooh, we can't watch tonight. Getting into some
Here's
things
the
I
Russ.
shouldn't be getting into. Wait, well, oh, you can't leave us hanging like that, Ryan. What the hell's going on over there?
Uh-oh. What is he doing?
I don't know, but you can't leave that.
Oh,
Badass.
what
Yeah, I
have you
was
been?
telling got my sport my new Brother Kane shirts for Brother Kane Sunday night, and they were
Yeah.
phenomenal, phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks like you had a good time, bud.
By probably second favorite, if not first favorite band from the '90s, and I'm super stoked that they're touring again. And they put the 2 new songs they played, which were awesome. They played a lot of the classics, and just had an absolute blast. And Terrence went with me because my wife bailed. And Terrence didn't really know any of their songs. He walked out of it. He's like, "Dad, those guys are fucking awesome." I said, "What did I tell you? See, that's not gonna steer you wrong."
Yeah, why would you do that, dude?
Oh, you would have got a kick out of this theater. I've never been to this theater before. Shout out to the Denellen Theater in Denellen, New Jersey. Didn't even know this thing
Okay.
existed. So it's a
Yeah.
small theater, and when you
Hmm.
go in there, to your right, there's a door that takes you to a bar, and
Okay.
it's like a sports bar. And if you buy drinks in there, you can bring them in, and you can just bring them inside the venue. Three
Really?
dollar, $3 Yingling drafts.
Uh, that is what you call 1998. That's awesome.
So I'm sitting there with Ray. Shout out to Ray, singer in my band. He came to the show, and Terrence, and he comes. He's like, Pat. He comes great. He's like, the bar right here, $3 Yinglings. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, why does this place have to be 2 hours from my house? I live there. Oh man.
That's awesome. Lurch, it's been a while. Hope things are going well out east, man.
All
Good to
right,
see you here.
I think I know where you're going, Ryan. Because I said, "What are you getting into?" He's like, "Dark hair, tattoos, and about 5'2", and we'll leave it at that. Like I used
Ah,
to,
delayed reaction. Sorry, delayed
yeah, like,
reaction.
and so like I used to tell my buddies when they were going out with girls, I said, "I don't care if you're gonna blow me off tonight because you're gonna go out with a girl. Anything happens, you better call my name out. That's all that matters."
Well, wait till we have our other humor or our comedian in here. I haven't seen him in the chat yet,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've not seen him
Trevor.
yet. But yeah, let's get started. You have it all queued up. We can get going. It's a
Yeah,
short movie, so.
yeah, I got it. We're all set to go.
All right, so I have it all queued up. So do a countdown. It's sitting right now where it says Concord.
Concord. That's what I have exactly.
Perfecto. So do 3, 2, 1, play, and we're doing Slumber Party Massacre 2, the rock and roll driller killer. So excuse me I am not crying. My allergies have been killing me for 2 days, and my left eye keeps watering.
See, I remember us watching this on our old podcast because we saw this was it got like the soft porn credits, right? Remember we talked about this?
Oh yeah, we did watch this on the old one, didn't we?
Shout
Okay.
out to our buddy Joe. He's enjoying life. Looks like in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, right?
Yeah, I was telling everybody. I said, shout out to Big Joe on his honeymoon, Mr. and Mrs. Moody. How cool
We had
is
an
that?
H45 bachelor party. Look at that. Oh my God. What's going on here?
And of course, music composed by Richard Cox. Let's see.
Yeah, I think James, like this movie took all from those movies.
I think so. Yeah, there's so many trappings, and I've been on like an '80s movie kick,
Hmm.
like '80s cheesy movie. I've been like so like Jones and on movies from Tubi, especially yesterday. Because like I said, my allergies are killing me. So if you see me dead with my eyes, because it's still, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's still like running. It's not like pink eye. It's just just irritated. And so like last night I didn't do shit for like 5, 6 hours. I couldn't sleep because I had a sinus headache, and I just
Mm.
binge watch movies on Tubi. I watched Birthday Massacre. I rewatched The Prey.
Oh, since I didn't meet up, did you watch that Nutcracker thing?
I started watching it the other night
It
and
was
started to
horrendous.
fall asleep, and then I turned it off because we have to watch that together. Because put it this way, I'm not going to spoil it because I only saw about the first half hour. The Nutcracker dude cuts off this guy's balls with a nutcracker. Nutcracker. So I said, nope, I got to stop this because I need to watch this with Brett.
Do we watch this not on air first and then we do it on air?
We can do either or. It was just like as soon as I saw him grab the guy's nuts, and like I'm like, no, and like these fake nuts fall. All right, I gotta wait with this one. We gotta watch
I
it
forgot
together.
they show highlights from the first movie in the credits here.
They do, and it's really not even connected. I mean, she's supposed to be the girl, one of the girls from the first one, but it's totally different. Are you having any? Are you partaking of anything at mom and dad's house?
So you're not going to believe this. I was just looking all around. I think my brother-in-law drank everything around here, but I had 2 beers drinking at the Shamrock place. So
he drank everything.
Yeah, I think he drank everything, but it's all right.
That's fine. That's how long you up there for?
I'm gonna come back tomorrow night because it's Taylor's birthday on Thursday, same day as Joe's birthday. So
that's right. Yeah,
we'll have to do a big celebration. Yeah, we're having a one of those chairlifts put in at my parents' place because they have.
Gotcha.
When you walk into their house on the main floor, it goes straight up to the stairs, so they're on the second level. So, yeah, wearing one of my H45 shirts, the little Jordan with muscle
right. Yeah, nice. Also, actually, yeah, all right, in these movies, yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that, James. Okay.
Oh, Greetings from the Grindhouse. What's up, man? Yes,
Hello.
we just started. We're only we're basically 4 minutes in.
Yeah, this girl right on the screen is from the one Friday the 13th. Isn't she from part 4?
Who, the one that's running
right
across
now?
the lawn?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't in any of the Friday the 13th. She was
Where's that Nightmare on Elm Street?
She played the cousin that was living with them in the later seasons of Happy Days with Ted McGinley.
Oh, Jefferson.
Yep. And then she was also on that TV show Wings. I'm pretty sure she was on Wings.
Wings is a good that was a good time.
But did you ever see shit, what the hell was the one I watched last night? That was it. Oh, Birthday Massacre. Did you ever see Birthday Massacre?
No.
Because I'm just binging these cheesy horror movies on Tubi, but I was surprised to see who was in it. You had Don Shanks was in it. Was that the one with Don Shanks? Hold on a second.
Don Shanks?
No. I watched another one last night with Don Shanks, and let me remember the name of it.
Oh, that was the one we were talking about in the chat. We wrote them all down from the other night.
Yeah, what the hell was the name of it?
It was an 80s slasher film. Something Silver Stockings or something. I don't know.
No, it wasn't that. It was something else. Fuck, I'll think of it or I'll look it up.
Oh,
but what do you call it one? Birthday Massacre had that Billy Jacoby in it, the wise ass kid from She's One of the Guys. It's him and these 2 other kids. They were all born while there was an eclipse, so they're like not right in the head, and they're like basically going around killing people like adults, like shooting them, killing them, killing their parents. It's fucked up. It's entertaining as hell though.
You know who's in this? Is Mrs. Bates is Jennifer Rhodes. You probably remember that name recently.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The nurse from the TV footage. Yeah.
Yeah, she was on Wings. Wings was that was a funny show. Kristen Bernard also did an episode of The Master. I don't think I saw The Master.
I don't think I did either.
Did you finish watching it yet, Lord? When Evil Lurks is an awesome movie, man.
You know what?
That is a creepy film.
I'm 45, about halfway through with it. That movie starts right away. I was like,
it doesn't. There's no downtime in that film. And I don't know if my neighbor's in the chat, but I'm going to probably hit him up and see if he wants to go Thursday to see Thanksgiving.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to probably go Thursday night. Oh, Pat, what happened to my screen here? I think I screwed up my screen.
Oh, shit. Thursday? No, I'm supposed to go to New York City with Terrence. Shit. He wants me to go to some 25th anniversary concert where they're playing all the music from, shit, what was the name of that show? Hold on a second. You ever see like it's a Japanese anime Cowboy Bebop? Oh, I just lost him. He's probably gonna have to pop back in. Have you guys ever heard of Cowboy Bebop? My son wants to go because they're playing all the music from it. Never heard of it. Pardon me. Funny, I think's killing me.
Yeah, that was me
Hey,
because I closed the one window on accident. So you know what? I gotta tell you, I think these girls are a bit more attractive than the first movie. What do you think?
you think what the girls were better looking than the first one?
In this one, no, in this one.
On this one, yeah, they're definitely cuter. This was '87, so I guess the way the girls dressed and their hairstyle was a little bit more attractive to us than the early '80s.
Look at this guy. This guy's a freaking tool.
It spits,
Yeah, he's got that look to him, doesn't he?
doesn't he?
Yeah, the one that put "Go Cubs" on my poster. I told you about that, right? I showed it to you.
Hold on. What? Oh, look, you seen that show that what was it? I just had it. Cowboy Bebop. Is that the show
Yeah,
you talking about?
yeah.
That?
Cowboy Bebop was an anime show, so that's what you're saying. Terrence likes, right?
Well, they're doing at the town hall in Times Square. They're having like an orchestra play all the music from it.
It had a big following for a while. It's like one of those things that was in for a bit. Maybe it still is. I don't know.
Well, Terrence, he's like the show. He likes the show, but it's not so much the show, but the music because he likes it's like all jazz fusion stuff. And he played it for me the other day. I'm like, if you want to go, we'll go. But that means he's got to come back from school.
I swear the one girl looked like what's her name? Linda from Rob Zombie's, Christina Klebe. I was like, oh my god, she could fit in right with these girls.
Yeah, right.
Just the clothes and the earrings. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is definitely. See, if you're 87, 87. Well, depending on if it's early '87, I was a freshman. It's later '87, I was a sophomore.
This guy gives me Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off vibes. Not really.
Nice.
Did you hear what that guy did? Alan Ruck, he like crashed his car through like a store in LA. Alan Ruck, the actor.
Did he?
Yeah. I didn't get to see
When?
the full details. It must have been recently because it passed, algorithm on Facebook.
Oh wow, you guys like.
The group dynamics in horror films? That's a good question, James.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the criteria of the film, no?
Yeah, it all depends on, I guess, the people that are in it, I guess. And but right before this, I was actually watching The Burning again because it popped up when I was watching The Burning. So I guess if you have if you have a cast ensemble that really clicks, it really works.
I think when I hear group dynamics, especially, well, it's kind of horror, but Stranger Things is like the perfect example for something like that
Mhm.
for me. And
And I bought
Stranger
these
Things
for
is
the
so good.
wife the other day. She didn't even drink any of them because she loves these. And I didn't get a chance to go out and get any beer. Do you ever have these? These Lambic beers?
Oh yeah, yeah, the Frambros, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the wife loves these, and I found them at the place not far from here. So I bought them for her. She didn't touch them over the weekend, so I'm drinking them.
You know, I was going to ask you. I should when I, it was when I was sending the pictures to while you were on that group with Lito and his wife about all the holiday cookies and all that.
Hmm.
I passed. Oh, I got. Oh, I did get some of our eggnog, peanut butter eggnog bottle. I got one. So
Oh yeah, I have that. Well, I killed that bottle that night, as you guys know, and I didn't want to put the other one in the fridge because I'd probably kill it tonight.
they had. I wanted to ask you about it. They were like canned. They were kind of like the small little energy drink style ones, or the other type of drinks, the seltzers. Like there's a Jim Beam one that's a strawberry flavored Jim Beam drink. Have you seen those? They look
No,
really good. I didn't want to buy them in case I didn't like them.
no, I have to look for those. Best group dynamics, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street one.
Those are good.
Those are real good. Can't argue with any of those picks, James. Not at all.
Yeah,
Better
that's
try
the one
to
thing
think
the
of something
Halloween
that's
films don't really have. You know.
Yeah, no, they don't. Yeah. Well, because you know what? Because they're all there's really not I'm trying to think. Well, the only group that I can think of that's all together, Resurrection, because they're all
Yeah.
together in the house. That's probably the only group that you could
Yeah.
really say.
You could throw Scream in that category. Scream's a good example of that.
Yeah, well, he said Scream. Scream was good, but I'm trying to think of any of the Halloween movies that had like a group
No.
dynamic, and you really don't have any. The only group I can think of is Resurrection, and I'm not a big fan of that film. So
I like the group dynamic in The Faculty. The Faculty we should probably watch. That's an underrated film in my
yeah, we
opinion.
did talk about that. I remember writing it down. I don't think we're going to get to it probably till after the first of the year. So if you guys didn't get a chance, go back and watch Brett and I on from Saturday night, where we pretty much plotted out all of our watch-alongs through the year,
Watch
throughout the
alongs.
whole year.
We talked holiday movies. You know,
Yep.
if you read, I think Bloody Disgusting had the article about It's a Wonderful Knife. The amount of screens it was on, to the money it made, it did very well for the limited release it was. So
Oh
hopefully it's
wow,
going to be sticking around a little bit.
wow. Ryan's signing out and sliding in. Check back when I'm done. All right, don't be like Judah's boyfriend. I'm not expecting you back here in like 2 seconds.
I'll be
Make us
right
make the
back.
channel proud, brother. Make the channel proud.
Ryan, what a good dude. You know what we're
Let's
gonna have to
see.
do? We don't even have to do it on here. We should probably get like a. We should see if a lot of people that we talk to that come on our shows. We should like do like a off air like group. You know what I mean? Like we could send them a link and just have a big room to see all these people in person.
I think I gotta. I know Frank and Darren do it. I think there's a thing that you can set up like a green room on here. I've never done it, but I'll look into it.
It's hard to do it while you're live because it's just people be talking over each other. But I think
Right. So you just do it like before. Tell everybody, look, if you want to jump on with us 10 minutes before, it'll just be me and them because everybody else is always late.
or shit, or we'll just do it, or we'll just do it afterwards before.
Or we can do it after. Yeah. After's not
We'll
even
be
bad.
different. We'll do it after.
Yeah, because we all could have a couple drinks.
Look at this girl.
I heard of Cowboy, but I've never watched it. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. See, this is all. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse. When my son told me about it, I was like, first he says Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like, is that like Kids Bop or something? And he's like, no. I'm like, I don't know
Anime.
what it is. He says anime, but then he played the music for me, and I actually like the music because I like jazz. And it's like 70s jazz fusion stuff, and they only use clips of it, obviously, in the anime. It's not, but they're going to be playing. Apparently, they must have came out with like DVDs of these, and you
Yeah.
could buy them with all the songs and everything. And they're doing this the 25th anniversary, so they have this orchestra set up, and they're playing all the music. And Terrence wants to go, and he can't find anybody like one or two of his friends from school would like to go, but they can't go because it's 3 hours away. So he's like, if I come home, will you go with me? I'm like, yeah, I'll go. Why not? I love music. I don't know. Why not? It'll be my third concert in like 2 friggin' weeks.
I think yeah, James and Lurch are talking about it here. That Nightmare 3 dynamic is special. Being in the institution and everything, that was a real cool concept.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would probably be the closest thing I would say, James, in any of the Halloween movies. But when we say dynamic, I'm just thinking as whether together as like an ensemble, because they're really in part.
That's how I'm
Part
looking
one,
at it too.
yeah, they're only together for a very short amount of time. I mean, they're talking on the phone and stuff like that, but they all. I mean, I'm not going to argue. That's definitely a great group. Oh,
Yeah, look at besides Scream, look at I Know What You Did Last Summer. Look at those 4 or 5 people all in that together. How they've really sprung on and had a career too.
yeah, this is true. True.
I saw Ryan Phillippe. He was at the Rocky store, but the steps in Philadelphia. Like,
Yeah.
whoever handled their social media like took a picture of him buying a whole bunch of Rocky stuff.
Nice. Oh, annoying the shit out of me.
So see, Frank and Darren are going live tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What time? Oh shit! I got a fucking 1:00 meeting tomorrow too, so I'll have to have it on in the background.
Well, I'm glad you got to see Frank at least briefly.
Yeah, it was nice running to him, meeting his lovely wife.
Look at
And I
this
had
girl.
one or
She's
two other people
excited.
hit me up that they saw me there. I forget. I mean, people I must just watch the channel or something. And I was like, "Oh, cool, that's nice." Because I guess they saw after the fact the video I posted. And shout out to the one person that did comment on the video. They're like, great footage, but I had to turn it away because I have the gimbal that I was using. Remember when I was in California? It seemed so fluid. I don't know what the hell it was that night, but maybe I was walking like friggin' like Bigfoot, taking stompy steps because it was a little shaky. I was like, yeah, that's my fault. Should have been a little bit more fluid.
Fluid. I
I'll
think
have
that
to.
the girl's
I'll
mom
work
here,
on it.
the female lead's mom, she's pretty cute.
Yeah, I know. It's funny now that you get this now that you're older, you see older women in the films that were too old for when you were younger, but now that you're older, you see them, you're like, wow, look, like the girl's cute, but what about the mom?
Cougars, baby. Is that what they call them, right?
Cougars, yep.
Yeah, it was so funny. So if you guys were on, or if you went back and watched Pat and I when we were on Saturday night, I was so excited to go watch this movie with Pat. I freaking fell asleep on Pat after drinking a bottle of wine. Pat's like, "Hey, we meeting up?" And it's like he sends that message to me at like 11:45 or midnight my time. 3:30. I'm like, Pat, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I sat here, I actually finished editing one of my videos. I think it's the new Kiss video I'm putting out this week for the new Kiss show I'm doing. And I finished it, and then at the time, I'm like, I never heard from Brad. What the hell?
You're like typical Brett Joe stuff.
Yeah, I figured you probably fell asleep or something. No big deal. I did sit outside, had a couple of beers, and had a cigar anyway. Had one of the cigars that Terrence gave me that he picked up at the Renaissance Fair. It was pretty good.
Nice. Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'll have to do some brief videos of Days of the Dead here because we have some interesting guests there. So on Friday,
Oh, that's right. You going? Are you just going Friday?
just Friday. Yeah. Saturday's that Bourbon County thing at Goose Island with it's this year's releases, the prop day they call it. Oh boy.
Oh, that's where you're going to be getting all the beer, huh?
Yeah, and then they do the full release on Black Friday, but yeah, you get the early stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah. So Sunday should be a good podcast then.
Yeah, and I'm assuming Joe will be back by then, but we'll find out. If James says, if you guys could go back in the 90s and live in that era, would you? I did. I lived through it.
Lurch just brought up something. We were just talking about that movie not too long ago, Lurch. We will make that one of our priority comedies. I think Pat doesn't mind me saying that ahead of time because
Oh yeah, we talked about it Friday. We talked it on Saturday. Didn't we bring it up on Saturday when we were talking? Yeah, we're gonna probably do it in that might be that should be our comedy watch along in the month of January.
Yeah.
Definitely. Big fan of the film. I mean, obviously it's Kiss related, but I just think it's funny as hell.
You know what kills me about that movie, Lurch? I'm going to tell you this really quick. I've got Sam Worthington's signature on it. You know, he's the main character.
Wait, doesn't it look like the family truckster with the big thing on the top of the car?
Yeah, and Edna on the roof.
Looks like family truckster.
I always laugh because you got two of the guys, not Sam Worthington, or it's not Worthington. That's is it Sam Huntington maybe? Is that his name? The main kid.
In what?
In Detroit Rock City. Lynn Shays' boy.
Oh, Lynn Shays. Yeah, I think it's I forget
Huntington, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
So
you always think Edward Furlong in it, but yeah, there's the other kid that's really the star.
But the other two guys, those two were in Cabin Fever together. That's why it's so funny. I think I only know of another movie with those two guys, and it was Cabin Fever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a fun movie. I mean, hey, you don't have to be a Kiss fan to have. I mean, Kiss is only really in it for like the last 3 minutes.
It's one of those weird movies. I just had Sam sign it, but I've seen all those other people at conventions and I never got their autograph. I didn't think about it. I've gotten Edward Furlong's, didn't get him to sign that poster. It's a great poster. You know, I watched that movie, Greetings from the Grindhouse. I watched it once with Rutger Hauer. That movie's a trip and a half. I might have to revisit that before I watch along. Did you ever see that, Pat?
No, I didn't. Hobo with a Shotgun. Who's in that?
Rutger Hauer. Oh, Check
I
out
didn't
the
see it.
trailer to that movie. You'll probably want to watch that one.
I write it down. Hobo with a shotgun. You sold me on if it's got Rutger Hauer in it. I'm in. Hobo.
I think Joe and I bonded about the one Rutger Hauer movie we like a lot with all the actors in it, Surviving the Game, like Ice-T, F. Murray Abraham, Gary Busey. Good film. Yeah, we didn't do Night of the Creeps on this one. I think we did on our old podcast.
Yeah, I think we did. Look at all these girls eating cheese whiz. Get me my cheese whiz, boy.
We had a limit of what we had a limit of what movies we watched on our old one, but we did watch a fair share. I mean, about around this time a year ago on the old podcast.
Yeah, we were on a steady roll, and then we did the whole month of December with the horror movies, and then that was it.
I
Right
will
after
tell
the
you,
first of the year, we were gone.
greetings from the grindhouse. I will tell you this. Pat's brought this up before. We will watch The Hitcher soon. That's another
Yes,
one.
definitely got to watch The Hitcher. And I'm not talking a remake either. We're watching the OG.
No, the OG with freaking Rutger Hauer.
Oh, look at the little homage to somebody from Halloween. They're watching Rock and Roll High School with PJ Souls.
God, did they get naked here?
All I have to say is, when I was in high school in the 80s, girls did not do this. They didn't dance around. They didn't take their tops off. None of that.
This movie is good though. Like for that, I mean.
Oh, both of them. And here's the two lucky guys that get to spy on them, just like the two guys in the first film.
Oh yeah, you got this nerd with the leather jacket. That's right.
Look at her grinding on the pole.
Well, yeah.
Would surprise me if Sean Clark owns the guitar drill from this film. I know, right?
He owns a lot of wild stuff like that.
If you look online, there's a lot of people that have replicas that have made them like a guitar. Like I'm a guitar player. I'd love to have a replica of this. I should look into getting one. How funny would that be? It's big as hell, though. I'll tell you that. I mean, but it's got a lot of cutouts in it, so it's probably not that heavy. Yeah, The Hitcher would definitely. Yeah, we were talking about that the other night. I love that film.
Look at these girls.
And yeah, it's got a bunch of cutouts in that guitar. So like the Steve Vai guitar always had cutouts in it. Oh, I just saw that today. That's another one I got to get tickets for. Shout out to guitar players out there. It's like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai are touring together next year. So I got a text from my friend, my friend from kindergarten today that I'm friends with still, and he's a bass player. And he's like, "Did you see Satriani and Vai touring?" I'm like, "Yep, we're going."
Here's the
Look
party.
at that.
Woo!
Look at that. Let's see. Come on, everybody else, take your top off. Show us your guns. Show us your guns. The girls in high school did not do this.
They still don't do this.
I'm sure they don't. They better not, because my daughter's in high school. Better not be doing this shit.
This guy.
Look at all the feathers getting stuck to her. And she's the only one taking her top off. The other one's showing us her bra, but come on, honey.
I sure this guy gives me like poor white trash Jim Carrey vibe on the left.
Yeah, it's like Dollar General Jim Carrey.
Yeah, the GoBots version.
And what a mess they're making too. I mean, come on.
Did they not pay the other girls enough to?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't in the other girl's contract to take their tops off because they're not doing it. Just the one.
Now she's like, oh, I gotta.
Now she's gonna put it right back on. Terrified is another crazy. Oh, Terrified. Yeah. Did you see Terrified? I went and watched Terrified after I watched When Evil Lurks because everybody was saying that Terrified is really good too by the same director. But he got it made When Evil Lurks, and it is. It's really good. Don't know what's scarier here, Maniac with Drill or dancing. Exactly. I like this redheaded chick that was showing her knobs though, because she looks drunk and she's like who was that? Richard Pryor. I like my wine like I like my women, ready to pass out. Gonna see Priest in April on their tour. Who's touring with Priest now? I've seen Priest. Oh, how many times? At least 4 times, 5 times now.
I've always wanted to see them. What was it?
Yeah, I wonder who's touring with them this time around. I'll have to look at see. My son loves Priest. I took him to see Priest already. First concert I ever saw was Priest, Judas Priest, back in 1983. Excuse me, Defenders of the Faith tour with Great White.
What's his name? Mark Maron had Rob Halford on his podcast. Yeah, they're a legendary group.
Got my first commercial break.
I play what Judas Priest song came out of my freaking son with the town thought it was awesome. Oh, Turbo Lover, you know that song, Turbo Lover.
Oh yeah, I was there at their hair band album, which I like. I don't know, it gets a lot of shit from the hardcore fans. I like Turbo. It wasn't a bad album. I saw that tour.
I just remember breaking the law because of Beavis and Butthead. Breaking the law.
Yeah. Plus, it's an iconic guitar riff that, like, when you learn a guitar, it's like it's right up there with Smoke on the Water and Iron Man that you have to learn how to play Breaking the Law.
Did you say Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple?
Come on, this fucking commercial. You got commercials playing right now?
No, I got the girl in bed just frustrated.
All right, I'm going to have to fast forward to the frustrated girl as soon as the commercial's over. I really thought this was on Shudder. I guess it wasn't. I think part 1 is, because I think that's where I watched it last week. Look at Lurch. Like my coffee, like my women, ground up and in the freezer. Nice. Sabaton's opening for them. Nice. Who opened up? Like the last tour. Hold on, they're in bed. So let me fast forward a little bit, just so I'm caught up.
Oh, that's right. This girl's imagining this guy.
She's imagining she's making out with Andrew Dice Clay. Okay, good. I'm at the right part then.
The Dice Man.
The Dice Man. Oh! So, I'm online at the bank. I got my tongue up this chick's ass. And I say, well, do I know you?
Yeah, we'll have to see if Joe's going to be on. We'll have to have a Joe celebration, a birthday celebration.
Well, right before I saw they were posted pictures in Lake Tahoe that they were hanging out. So I'm like, yeah, he's not been on. How you figured it? I think they're off the whole week. I'm not sure. Don't want to bother him. I'm enjoying themselves.
Nope.
But I was saying, last time I saw Priest, who opened up? Oh, it was I went early to see them. It was with Damon Johnson, who was in Brother Kane. It was Thin Lizzy, but they changed their name. What is it?
I remember
Black Country Communion, I think, is the name of the band. I went early to see them because I wanted to see Damon Johnson from Brother Kane.
I remember telling my wife, she's like, I don't think I know any Judas Priest songs. I'm like, you got another thing coming? You don't know that song? That song was a big song.
Seriously, no, more than you think. Let's see. No, Black Country Communion, that's not what I think of. That's the other band, the Bonamassa and Glenn Hughes. What the hell is? Hold on, help me out if anybody knows what I'm talking about. They were Thin Lizzy, but then they morphed into something else. And Damon Johnson was in the band, so that's why I got there, made sure I saw them. They were really good.
Lurch, you add anything to your collection, bud? I added boxers.
I saw the boxers. Where'd you get the boxers from again?
That was Contenders. They were at H45, remember? They wanted
That's right.
$30 a pair. I was like, the day you see me spend $30 for a pair of boxers.
Yeah, that's a lot of that stuff is just so overpriced. I can't bring myself to buy some of that stuff.
But they gave me that 5th pair for free. I got all 4 of the Halloween ones and that 5th pair for $75 for shipping. So I did do that.
So. Black Star Riders. I'm thinking Black Country Community. So that's who opened up for Priest on the Firepower tour. I saw Black Star Riders, and because the lead singer was Damon Johnson from Brother Kane, and it was basically him with a bunch of guys that were in Thin Lizzy because he still plays in Thin Lizzy actually, and he plays in Leonard Skinner too.
Oh, Thin Lizzy. Haven't heard of them in a while.
So they actually closed the Brother Kane show the other night with the boys of Back in Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
check out the videos I put on Facebook. They were so fucking good. They were really
I
good.
just watched one of your videos. I gotta see. Okay.
And of course, I got the Halloween one that everybody wants to see. I did film and full shine on.
Dan, Dan.
Maybe after
Who's
this,
the band?
I'll bring it up.
Who's the band I saw with Megadeth with Euthanasia tour for that? Oh, Corrosion of Conformity. Does that band still tour? I thought that band was awesome.
I don't know if they still tour. I haven't heard of those guys in a long time.
Oh,
This
God,
girl's got some body
they
though
kicked
too.
ass at that tour.
This guy is such a geek.
He's such like a.
Hey, these girls look good in the bikinis though.
Yeah, what happens here? I forgot. Something happens here.
If she gets thrown in and then she's not coming on, I think he's like holding her under. If I remember correctly. And she's like staying on it and they have to go in there after her. Yep, yeah, he's down there with a guitar. It's been a minute since I've seen this one.
This is so bizarre.
So you gotta wonder
What are they just
who
sitting there? Just figure out.
came up with this one. Look at this girl. She should have showed her knockers. It's like in used cars with Kurt Russell when they have the girl and she's naked on the commercial, and she shows her tits, and the little kid's like the kid standing next to the TV going, "Hey, Dad, look, a pair of tits." That's a movie we should do a watch long of. Used cars.
Classic.
Love used cars. Always on Pluto.
Early Kurt Russell, man. And what's his name? Zemeckis.
Jack Warden.
Jack Warden, yeah. The larger African American fellow that's the captain in 48 Hours. I forgot that guy's name, the mechanic.
Don't think actually you make my dick itch.
That's Inspector Todd. He was a real life police officer he tried to run for Detroit mayor, I think. He passed away.
Can I help you, young lady?
Just getting a drink.
Oh.
I was gonna put on a mask and we'll go home. You
Want to come say hello? You can come wave. Come and wave.
Not unless I have a mask on.
Trying to coax the little girl to walk by. Come on, don't take one of the masks.
Did she say mask to protect herself from COVID?
No, she's like, I'll put the mask on. So no, just come say hello. Yes, that is my daughter.
Hello.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
What are we getting a drink of? Oh, no.
All of our kids make appearances over time on our podcast, don't they?
Yeah. I'll have to get her to sit down and watch along one of these days. Or I already had Terrence. I'll have to get her around.
Does she like little kids? Taylor would probably get a kick out of her.
Oh, she gets the biggest kick out of little kids, and they all flock to her too.
Yeah, she would get a kick out of Taylor, then Taylor would get a kick out of her.
It's like I try to keep a hand out of my sandwich.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to tell you what today was. And this is kind of silly, but it's the truth. Today is, or yesterday, it was yesterday. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of when I met Sylvester Stallone in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How crazy is that? But I didn't want to spend the $400 for a photo op. Good God.
It's always fun watching people pretend to be in a band, and you try to see if they're actually playing, and it's just ridiculous.
This guy, I just love the villain. Did you see, what was he screaming there? Ah! You know what these girls need? The Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sabaton's awesome.
Imagine
Dice
if
is
these girls came,
Dice is a better actor than this clown. Yep.
imagine if these, I would assume all four of these girls are still alive. They come back for a reunion and start playing their instruments.
Right. Imagine they could play now. Yeah, right. Joe's new cut looks slick. Nice. Yeah, he does. He looked very dapper.
Joe knew what he was doing with his appearance.
Oh, you got the dog, the new thing figure, the dog.
Oh, did he respond? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Okay.
And the H4
Oh, I didn't know
and
that
5.
came out. H4 and 5, 6 scale figures?
And
What are
Corrosion's
those?
still
Are
on
those
tour,
the
huh?
tots? Are those the tots he's talking
I'm
about, Pat?
assuming, yeah, that's got to be the tots on.
Part of the reason why I brought too much stuff home was getting all those autographed.
You guys say the horror demographic is 15 to 24 when people watch horror movies in the theater. That's probably a fair assessment. Maybe a little bit higher than 24 too. Maybe like 15 to like 27. Because it seemed like every time I go, there's people probably in their late 20s, early 20s, and of course, like my daughter, her and her friends go to horror movies. I love watching horror movies, and my daughter is 17.
They were talking about age demographics like that for because it's the same type of fan base. A lot of people that age like wrestling, professional wrestling, and it was like there's a lot of horror and professional wrestling fans connected.
This chick licking her lips, and it's like, seriously? Yeah, yeah, exactly right. Definitely before auto tune. With these
Hey Pat,
girls.
did Facebook change like something like where where it's like you should be friends with these people because they have all these mutual friends? Are they doing like this thing where it pops up now? Your next friend could be this person. Are you getting those notifications
I just
now?
get them like where they have like suggestions. I see suggestions. Something else change?
Yeah, well, maybe it's because I should turn my notifications on. Yeah, it pops up. I probably get like one or two every couple of hours.
Oh wow, I don't get that many.
This is hilarious. Yeah, it says here Max Jacob could be your next friend. Connect now. Is what it says.
No, I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's one of the ones. Actually, that's one of the ones I watched last night when I was saying I did my marathon of movies last night. I was watching The Mutilator.
Oh god. Steve Rhodes marries Cher. Remember that?
Yeah, get in the hot bath. We all vote for it, right? Get in the hot bath.
Joe's still in town on the 17th in Vegas. He could meet Floyd Money Mayweather.
And we're sitting here waiting for some nudity scenes. But you know what's weird? So the one movie I watched last night. Oh God, what the hell is it called? The one with Don Shanks in it. Why can't I remember the name of it?
Yeah, it felt like Silver something, I thought. Or
I can't remember, but it played around this one girl who was real cute, and she always was hanging around with the wrong crowd, and somebody is killing them off, and you think it's going to be this priest because they keep flashing this priest that's baptizing people like in a lake, and how they do the big baptizing, and the guy that was playing the priest is actually Rich Steiner, who's Johnny from Night of the Living Dead. They're coming to get you, Barbara. He played the priest in it.
oh, really?
And the one girl who's real cute in it, and it's funny because it's called Sweet 16. That's it, because the girl was having a Sweet 16 party. So,
Yes.
but if you think about it, so they're showing this really hot girl, which is not 16, and they're showing her in the shower, full frontal. And I'm sitting here thinking, wow, this girl's cute as hell. But I'm like, wait a second, she's supposed to be 16. Are we supposed to be seeing a girl in the shower full frontal if we're watching the movie about a 16-year-old girl? I'm like, that's so wrong.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God bless the 80s, huh? Look at all that blood. She had a very heavy flow that month.
God. 1983, yes, Sweet 16.
Yeah, Don Shanks was in it. Michael Pataki was in it. Look at the
that's
cast.
right. Drago's the most perfectly trained.
Yeah, Michael
athlete.
Pataki was in it. Oh God, I don't know the actor's name, but he was in The Last American Virgin, and his brother is a guy I've seen a million times around. I can't think of his name. It was actually a lot of people I knew. I was surprised. Oh, there he is, man. The married man himself. What's up, brother? What are you doing? You're on your honeymoon. Come on. You should be watching our mugs.
So good to see you in there.
Congratulations, my brother. I saw all the pictures. Everything looked great.
Yes.
We could have been there to see
We love
it.
you, bud. We love you. Wish we were there, man.
Getting ready to head out to dinner. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Yeah, man. Miss you too, brother. What, are you going to be back in time for Sunday's podcast? I don't know when you guys are getting back. Are you going to be around for Sunday?
We'd like to have a Joe Moody birthday celebration.
Oh, quite welcome.
What?
Have some drinks.
Oh, yes, indeed. You're welcome.
That's right. So his birthday is what, tomorrow or Thursday?
Thursday, same day as my daughter's. That's how I know Joe's birthday.
Yeah, I know. We should do a live via satellite of Joe in Lake Tahoe to wish him a happy birthday.
They have the same birthday as Burgess Meredith. Little Mickey. Oh, this thing froze up on me. That's not good.
You'll be driving from Friday to Sunday. How long does it take to get from Tahoe back to San Antonio?
Did they drive to Vegas?
Yeah, they drove.
Holy shit. I did not know that. Or I just didn't remember. I apologize.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, James. But it just dawned on me because I was watching a movie that was titled Sweet 16. So she wasn't 16, so she was technically 15, and we're sitting there watching her completely nude. I'm like, this is so wrong. I mean, she's not 16, but it's 25 hours, stopping at 3 places.
That makes sense.
I don't blame you. That's a lot of driving.
That's a fun road trip, though.
It's a long drive. Oh, the smell from the back seat. I know that smell. So right now, timestamp is 45 minutes and 10 seconds is what I got.
Yes, thank you. It's taking a second to load up here. That's it. I'm going to the other thing.
What are you doing?
I'm using my other. Okay, 25. That'll work. It's slow connection.
Yeah, mine was getting a little wonky in the beginning. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know if somebody was. The internet vampire went back to school this afternoon.
The internet vampire.
Yeah. Seriously. When Terrence comes home and turns on his computer, it's like the scene in Christmas Vacation when all the people with power has to be put on. It's like, because he just starts sucking all the internet.
The internet vampire.
Nice.
This guy just looks. This killer is just.
This cop's been in a bunch of stuff in the 80s too. Like a character actor that I remember being in different films. And of course I was so excited at Brother Kane because the show was phenomenal. One of my favorite bands, $3 Yingling. So I got a shirt and I'm like, had to get a Brother Kane koozie to keep my beer in. I'm like, oh, for $5, I'll take a koozie. Like I need another koozie.
Orange whip, orange whip.
Trick or treat. We actually did that on our old podcast, but we can do it. We'll do it on this one. We did trick or treat, right?
Yeah, the main kid is doing a convention. I saw. I don't think he's done too many conventions.
Skippy from Family Ties. I forget his real name.
Did you say Skippy?
Yeah, he was Skippy on Family Ties. He was Michael J. Fox's friend. Yeah, Big Joe. If MB passes out, I'll probably be around. I might go have a cigar. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
It's funny. The cop's name is Kruger. It's like, come on, Kruger. The other cop looks like a young Ray Liotta.
Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to tell you. When I was working last night, I watched Cop. I had Copland on in the background. Good old Garrison, New Jersey.
Garrison, New Jersey, Copland.
Love the ending of that movie.
That's such a good movie. What a all-star cast too.
I was so excited when that came out with all those people and Stallone putting on all the weight to do the film, and watch that Slide documentary on Netflix, Pat, where he gets where Stallone really pushes De Niro's buttons in that scene when he goes to visit him. Like that, all that stuff was all.
You blew it.
Yeah, he's like, you just fuck.
Yeah. Cougar from Seinfeld, Mr. Cougar. My son says your company sucks.
You know, it was weird watching that too. Is that Ray Liotta? God, Ray Liotta's dead.
It's hard to believe that he's gone. Yeah. Have I had the acid cigars? I actually like the cigars that the company makes that aren't acid. You know what it is? Because I'm not a flavored cigar guy. Those are like infused cigars. And Brett knows I'm just not a flavored guy. It just doesn't do anything for me.
You know what's funny, Lurch? Acid cigars were the last type of cigars I was smoking a lot, and then once I started getting back into them, I'm not going to say it was because of Pat, but that's my choice, not Pat's choice. Stop it.
It's Pat's fault. Moose out front should have told you.
There's a blonde acid cigar that's really good. I like.
Yeah, the what is it called? There's a bunch of different names for them.
The blue ones are like the most popular ones. I think those typical ones, right? The blue ring ones.
There's like Extraordinary, Larry, then there's something blonde. There's a bunch of different names for them.
Joe, did Pat or I make a funny?
That was me, because we was like, Pat may or may not have been responsible, and I was just like, Pat's responsible. Moose out front should have told you.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually have I think I have 3 Cohibas left. 3. I brought a bunch back. Excuse me, I brought a bunch back. Hold on a second. Where was going to be called? I bought a bunch of Cubans back from shit. How many? What was that? 2018. I've had them. I only have a few left. When we went to Italy for my niece's wedding. And this is such a because you thought they were going to get naked, and she doesn't get naked. So yeah, I guess she wasn't paid enough, or she was like, I was surprised that she did this, because since she was playing like a whole. Well, this is 87, so this is actually after she was on Happy Days, and she played this clean cut, wholesome girl. So I guess maybe that's why she wouldn't bear any skin in this film.
What's your timestamp?
51 minutes and 16 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, he just drilled through the boyfriend. Like, look at all the meat hanging off the end of the drill.
love how he's pointing. Oh yeah. Oh god. So I'm at 51-58. Is that right? Yeah.
I'm at 51.50. 51.50. Van Allen. Yeah, I should look into what it. I should go online after this and Google those guitars and see if anybody's made one. See what they cost. Show up at a gig playing those. We just got it hired for another party the night after Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Oh really?
Yeah, so be playing that Friday night.
Look at this.
Like a movie set like this must be fun to be on. It's got to be fun.
This killer is absolutely ridiculous in this movie.
It is. Because at least in the first one, you knew he was a real live person that was like an escaped mental patient. And this he just comes out of her dream.
So the ultimate tease, this girl.
And this girl just stands there like waiting to get drilled. And not the kind of drill you want to do. Like you want to drill her, but not that kind of drill.
Why? So you can drill her? You son of a bitch! You know that movie.
That's one we got to do too. We got to do Blind Date.
Larroquette makes that film, dude. Makes that film.
Sure, there's a lot of roast beef in here. I like when she's all drunk and she's sitting there at the dinner table with Bruce Willis, and she starts speaking French. She's like, "Oh, you speak French? What did you?
Yeah.
Did you actually speak French or like bullshit menu French?"
I trained in Paris. Pat, I've been meaning to ask, do you have Donald Pleasance's signature?
No, I do not. Truth be told, I do not. I've seen it over the years, and I never jumped on one. Yeah, that's one I do not have. One of these days, I'll probably pull the trigger on one because you do have to make sure they're real. Because
real, yes. I went through a battle with mine. Mine was a battle.
Yeah, because you had what, like one place said it was real, one said it wasn't real, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're tough to. I mean, most 99% of the time they're going to be on like index cards or some type of cards because
index cards or some lobby cards from the first movie of the ones
right, and because all the other stuff he didn't sign anything else. That's why we see those people in the collectors group posting those pictures with all these different signatures, and Pleasance is there, and they're like, "Oh, look, all my original signatures." I'm like, "It's like, no, those are carbon copies." Donald Pleasance has been dead since '95. He didn't sign all that stuff.
You have a few of those people that have framed their Halloween stuff, but then they have like you said, like the note card of his signature somebody grabbed from somebody.
Yeah, one of these days, I've seen a lot of them over the years, and probably should have did it earlier on because they've gone up a lot in price.
Same with Deborah Hill. I was hoping to get a Deborah Hill one somewhere down the road.
Oh, actually, I can. You guys up? I can actually do an unboxing tonight. I have two things that came in that I did not open. So much for not buying stuff.
That's why I'm cringing. I hope I don't find anything this weekend, Pat. Please.
Yeah, I don't anticipate anything else, but one thing I ordered, it took a while to come, and the other one was a lot faster than I thought, but I enjoyed the price was good, and I had the smaller version of it, so I've got the bigger version. So maybe after this, I'll do an unboxing.
Very nice.
Because Lord knows this movie's short. It'll be over in 19 minutes.
19 minutes, yeah.
Sally.
There's
Sally.
I like the dudes in the first movie better.
Yeah. The girl, like you said, the girls in this part 2 are much cuter than the first, but the guys are a little bit funnier in the first one versus these guys.
Look at, there he is.
What part are you at?
He just drilled the guy in the car. Isn't that where you're at? No.
Let me see.
Am I ahead? 56-43.
Oh, you're ahead.
My condolences. How far?
I'm caught up now. I just went forward. She's trying to grab the guy and help him back to the house. The blonde girl who showed her knobs. I think if there's ever a remake of this movie, it should be Danny Filth or George Fisher as the killer. Do I know those people? The names don't ring a bell, but I probably know what they look like. What are they in?
You know who the killer looks like? That Joe Berthal guy, the Punisher.
Yeah, right. You couldn't use Dice now because he's too old. So.
The Dice Man. I just remember this guy. Yeah, he's like struggling to survive.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
You can hear the drill coming. Lurch ordered a real miniature Lamson knife. Oh, really? Was it somebody that makes them online?
That's pretty cool.
He blows him a kiss. I was like, I wonder who came up with the concept. They must have been sitting around, man, with a big couple of lines of coke or some weed, and be like, "Okay, let's really up the ante in part 2 of Slumber Party Massacre. Let's put a drill on a guitar and make it a musical."
He's like,
Yeah. And you figure this is 87, so 87 was like peak Andrew Dice Clay. So you know he was definitely dressing like him.
The Dice Man.
Oh, okay. I know who I didn't know the names. I know what those guys look like though.
A small town knife maker. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Did you see all the pictures Darren posted from For the Love of Horror?
Yeah, I saw a couple posts about it. Yeah.
Well, looked a lot of fun. So everybody out there, we're going to attempt to get out there next year. It's definitely on my things to do next year. So
Is that around this time next year?
Darren said it's always like the first or second weekend in November. So
I saw
it's a whole year to save up.
I saw he did an advanced screening of. He went to an advanced screening of Thanksgiving because that's a Sony film for obvious reasons.
Yep. I've not seen. I know the movies, but I haven't seen them. The good Scare Package 1 and 2. Are they cheesy like this? I'm in.
Looking forward to seeing it.
There was it was probably this movie. Oh yeah, because it was big time.
That is pretty funny. Him blowing the kiss, though, Pat.
Yeah. So, you know, the special effects.
Though, okay.
I don't know who did the special effects in this film, but they're even the first one.
They weren't all that bad.
Not bad. Whoever did them.
This is 1987.
Not bad at all.
Not bad, not bad. Jesus, what happened to my battery? My computer. Jeez. Oh, there's a commercial break.
Shit in the bed.
Nah, just using a lot of juice. I didn't plug it in.
Oh, here we go. There's the song. Buzz.
Oh, Knights in White Satin? No.
I have to turn this one up. Look, he lights a cigarette, puts the glasses on, does the total Dice.
The Dice Man. He's a trip.
Who came up with this? I have no idea. But God bless him, whoever did this. It's so fun.
It's just like kissing away.
A buzz.
Oh, there it is.
I gotta tell the guys in the band we have to learn this. We'll play it.
Yeah, look at him dance. Yeah, where did the idea of bringing this guy around come from?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, after when it's done, we have to see who wrote this and look them up and be like, were they like raging cokeheads?
I swear that's like Joe Berthold, man.
And I'm surprised he's not here tonight, Lurch. Hey, Lurch, is this like Travis as a teenager? You add him on Instagram? Yeah, he's funny as hell. Surprised he's not here tonight.
No, but Lurch, that's exactly what Pat and I said. I'm like, I think Travis is. Yeah, you see him and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, he needs his own reality show. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be stuck in your head. 2 a.m. You're gonna wake up and be like, buzz, buzz.
That would be funny if Sean Clark had that guitar, though.
Yeah, I wonder where it went. I mean, it looks like a real working guitar. Buzz, buzz. Oh, how awesome is that?
It's like the old days, Mom. It's like as if Dad's at work and we're home.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people make these online. I'm gonna have to look up. I want to look up Slumber Party Massacre II guitar. See if anybody's selling one.
Pat, if you buy one, I would ship myself. Oh god, that would.
Whoa! I won't be buying one. Here's a custom-made one with working drill, $5,000.
The best is with working drill.
Here's another one. I'm not spending. If I'm spending $5,000 on a guitar, it's not this. Oh, this is the pictures of the exact one, and it's all beat to shit after the film. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I just saw that one for $5,000. I'm like, I'm not spending $5,000 on one. Yeah, give it up. He does dance better than Ed Harris in Creepshow. Yeah, I'll talk to the guys. I'm saying, come on, guys, we have to play Buzz Buzz.
I think, Pat, I do want to see him go one-on-one with the killer from the first movie, though. That would be fun.
Satisfaction.
Didn't you say so?
Slumber Party Massacre 2 drill guitar hoodie. Here's another one. Let's see what this one is.
See this killer and the guy in the killer in the first one go at it? No.
Look at this guy. This guy sells them. He builds them. He's showing the process, but I don't see a price.
What's with the feet? Did you see that? Pat, am I on mute?
No, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at
this. You see him just like doing his like little dance?
Yeah, everywhere I look, it's the same guy that makes this guitar. He's a working replica, but it's $5,000. I'm not buying it for $5,000 now. That's crazy.
You know, if there was anything out of the strike ending with the SAG people, with the actors, was seeing Kevin Bacon do fucking the dance to Footloose again. It was so funny.
See what?
Did you see that? Where he did the dance to Footloose?
No, what on his Instagram or something?
On his Instagram and Facebook, on all handles, Sorry, I didn't bring my mic. That's partly part of it too.
No, that's okay. I just loaded the movie. I had it up a little bit too loud. So we're at 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 56 seconds. Tell you, this movie goes fast. It's over in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Then we'll do an unboxing. I'll show you the 2 things I did get in.
An unboxing.
Why not? What the hell? Movie's short enough.
What time is my parents' grocery store open until? You know what I'm talking about.
Whatever happened to this guy? Did he ever do anything again?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Do they have an actual soundtrack for this? If they do, I might have to buy it.
Oh my god, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Up. Let her go.
To the crowd.
Let it rock and roll.
His feet. His feet. He's just.
We gotta find this guy and
He
have him
does
on
make
the
the
fucking
movie.
podcast. Yeah, that's true, Lurch. I'm surprised they didn't make a figure. They don't have a figure with him. They need to make a figure with a working drill, one that actually spins. That'd be fucking awesome. I might actually have to buy that. I think look at this up today. Massacre soundtrack. Let's see.
Heck, they made the one for NECA made the one for Shout Factory for the first one.
Yeah, they need part 2. Looks like they do have the Slumber Party Massacre on. Oh, it looks like they have a CD with all 3 movies on one. All the soundtrack, all the songs. It's got Let's Buzz, Can't Stop Loving You, Don't Let Go. I might have to get that. Yeah, maybe I'll put it on my Christmas list because the wife yells at me when I buy shit before Christmas.
Put this on my Christmas list.
Run, run.
She had to die. This guy is more entertaining than the one in the first movie, even though the one in the first movie is.
He's effective and
He gives
creepy.
a little bit of realism to it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's. He needs his own show.
Until his hand gets chopped off. But, even though we'd probably be screaming worse if our hand got chopped off.
You burn the guitar, man. Don't burn that guitar. I have not. I know it's on Shudder. You know what? That might be something I watch tonight, Lurch. Maybe I'll just throw it on tonight. Just to see it. Just to say I saw it.
I never watched it. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything good about it, but
movie,
I should just watch it. It's just a weird thing, because then you wake up and she's probably dreaming the whole thing, and he's still alive, and she must have got some. It's him. You see the glove. Buzz, buzz.
This is priceless. There's his arm.
Here's a drill. And that is the Slumber Party Massacre Part 2. A buzz, buzz. The driller killer, Atanis Illich. That's his name. Did you ever do anything else after
Okay.
this? Ooh, excuse me.
I don't believe so.
Why I'm so burpy. Here it is. Atanis Illich. See. Wow, he's the it says this him? Oh, right here. Yeah, the only movie he ever did was this, it looks like.
Really? This is the only
Oh, wait,
movie?
no. Slumber Party Massacre II, Raging Cajun, and A Private Matter. Those are the 3 movies. Battle of Bone
Raging
Camp.
Cajun.
But did he do oh, I guess he's not doing, stuff anymore, that's for sure. Yeah, 'cause, yeah, I don't see anything else about him. I keep seeing this thing where somebody else pops up with his name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it says net worth, Tanis Illich net worth, 22 23. Yeah, this is him. It's worth $800,000. Really? From this?
Jeez.
What the hell else did he do after this? He's worth $800,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah, for doing this. I'm sure he didn't get paid a lot of money for this. Weird. I don't know. Very strange.
Very bizarre.
What's that? Say the Gunnar Hansen signed photo. Oh wow. Yeah, it's sad that he's gone. To Extreme Home Makeovers, right? Yeah. So I didn't have a clue that Tarantino's movie theater in LA is strictly all film. I didn't go. Oh, while you were out there? Yeah.
Yeah,
It was rough because we had such a short amount of time out there to do so much stuff. And I mean, I was out there longer than all you guys, but I did more. There's still stuff I would have loved to have crammed in.
we have a handful of screens around here that have 35 millimeters, so that's cool to see that when you can get to one of those screens. Yeah, Tarantino doesn't mess
Be
around.
right back.
He's not the digital guy. He doesn't do that much. Now, I don't think I've seen the 3rd Slumber Party Massacre, and I don't think we're going to watch it. That one's a bit rough.
All right.
It looks like he's got some packages.
My internet keeps getting wonky still. I don't know what the fuck is up with it. I really gotta call the cable place.
You're good. So, Mr. Pat's got some packages, it looks like.
Let's see. When did Pat get in? Let's see.
What's in the box?
Oh, what's in the fucking box?
I watched that movie over the weekend, that new David Fincher movie, The Killer. That was a wild movie.
Oh, really? This I think you have.
Oh, you got it. Good.
Yeah, the John Carpenter anthology, the Comic-Con exclusive set.
That's beautiful, man.
I love all the stuff on the front. That's awesome. Loving that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, very, very cool. So that came in. And actually, it comes with that. And it also... The other one. Did you get this too? The Burn It Down?
I didn't get that. I decided to pass on that.
From, what is this, from Halloween Ends? This track? Yeah. So yeah, you can also get this. So it's from the Halloween Ends soundtrack.
Burn it down. Cool.
So that is one thing that came in.
Oh,
Let's see
got
what
a
else.
second.
Put this stuff over here so nothing gets damaged. And this It's going to be a pain in the ass to open. Hold on. Where is my knife?
Get the knife.
This. This came amazingly fast, too. I was surprised. It's like Christmas.
Christmas.
Do they have Christmas in France?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get some caffeine if I don't want to stay up. Energy level's going down.
Losing energy?
Yeah, it's probably because of the drive.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Make sure I pull this out without damaging it. It's delicato. I have to go move back for this. This is big. Hold on one moment.
It must be big. Tired. Look at that bad boy.
Yes,
Pat, you didn't have that?
Not this. No, I only have the They put it down so it doesn't get damaged. No, I don't have the full size one. The smaller version and the Locandina one, which are those thin, long ones that are like longer than 11 by 17s. I never had the full size one. And there's this place that's in Italy that I always get them from, and I just keep an eye on them when they find stuff because it's all original shit. I jumped on it. It was shipping $90.
It's pretty damn good. The quality looks good.
Yeah, they always have real good stuff, and so I had to have that because it's just weird because a lot of the Italian ones, like I told you, the larger scale ones come in 2 pieces. This is like the middle of the size, so it's one solid piece. It's big as fuck, but it's still one solid piece. I'll have to fold it back up later when we're done. But that came in. I was surprised. I only ordered that like a week and a half ago.
Oh, that's fast.
I was surprised how fast it came. You know how come it came? Because the wife was here to sign for it, so she yelled at me. What you buy now?
What'd you buy?
Usually I can get away with signing for it when she's not here. But yeah, so that is my haul for this week, and I'll have pictures for Sunday.
Yeah. Don't mind me being quiet. I think it's just my energy level. Oh.
No, we can call it a night. We watched the movie. We're hanging out with everybody. Everybody, yeah. Do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, all that happy horse shit. I always forget to even tell people that. My wife's like, she's watched some of the streams. She's like, you never tell people. I said, I tell people all the time. So you have to twist people's arm to hit a goddamn button. Just hit the fucking button.
It's not like you're going to be stuck watching that stuff.
Yeah. What's the name of the? It's like, I think it's Poster Mania. Hold on. Hold on. They usually have like something in there with it.
You know what I really want to drop the dime on one of these days is the Halloween 2 day bill, Pat. Like not like the one like the original poster, but the one that Myers is on it.
All right.
That's an expensive day bill.
There's a real nice original Halloween Australian day bill that's on eBay right now, but the guy wants way too much money for it.
Probably like over $1,000.
He was asking, I think, $1,200 to start. Now I think he just dropped it to $1,000, or even at that price, it's still too high. I've seen them for cheaper than that. It's called Postermania.it. I guess Postermania Italia. They're a good website. You get a lot of good posters on there, and they're very reasonably priced.
Nice.
And this is they usually give a discount coupon, which I think this is. It's just hard because it's always in Italian, so I have to do the little translate. Yeah. Well, we could do. We'll do a couple of quick shameless plugs, and we can chat a little bit more if you want. We'll get the hell out of Dodge.
Look at that.
So everybody knows we're live on Sunday nights. We'll be back on Sunday, and hopefully Joe will be back. For the podcast, we can stream on all these sites. Everything's in the description of this video. So I just love to bore people at the end of this. See how many people start watch the numbers start clicking down because people are like, oh, this again.
We're going to think of a really unique topic for Sunday.
Well, I thought we were going to do the other one. I think I had it up here.
Oh, the movies.
Yeah. So everybody go check out the stream that me and Brett did, and you'll see all the watch alongs we're doing for the next year. Well, for the rest of this year. And we had a lot of fun chatting with everybody too. It's a good crowd.
By the way,
make sure you sign up and subscribe, and you too could win one of the challenge figures. You choose. We can either have it's signed by in orange or signed in green, depending on if you win. There they are, those two beauties. I almost want to keep them myself, but I already committed myself.
Husband and husband.
New What If will be out on probably Thursday or Friday. I have to finish editing it. My What If for Halloween 2018.
Oh, you probably had a lot to talk about in that 2018 one.
There was a decent amount. It was easy to put that one together. It's funny because Colin just posted today. It's like the 47th anniversary of Alice Sweet Alice today. I'm like, shit! I just threw the review out there this past weekend. Good, creepy, atmospheric film. Go check it out. This was from Sunday. I dropped this on Sunday. Our top 5 movies to watch after Halloween with the cast and crew of Final Girls Bloodbath. And even if you don't care about the topic, there's plenty of eye candy. So just check it out.
Go back and watch that. Those girls, they're beautiful, but they're a lot of fun to talk to.
And it's so much fun, which makes it even that much better. Check out the trailer on Ashley's YouTube channel. It comes out November 17th. And this is what we're doing this Sunday. Movies we wish we saw on the big screen.
That's right.
So we'll be doing that this Sunday. Then a week from tomorrow, we start the Halloween Kills Movie Book Club, episode 1. So we start reading, start doing the Audible, everybody.
This time it's personal.
Probably this weekend, I'll drop my first Kiss My Past, which is the Poland Halloween special. Where I deep dive into my past with Kiss for you Kiss fans out there. If you're not a Kiss fan, I don't know what to tell you. You need help. And all you collectors, hit us up if you want to come on. And all you cosplayers, hit us up. We want collectors and cosplayers on. So just don't be shy. We don't bite hard.
Don't be hating. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
So that'll be fun to think about those movies. Yeah, we could talk about that for a while. That'll be a good one.
That's going to be good. So heading out for the night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out. Rick, have a great night. Rick, have a great night. So everybody like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit, and we'll see everybody. Hang out. We'll see our goodbyes after the fact. Everybody, we'll see you live on Sunday night, and hopefully it'll be the 3-headed monster if Joe's back from his honeymoon. So we wish MD and Joe to have a great time on your honeymoon, and we'll see everybody on Sunday night. Later.